Hey, Dragon Slayers. It's been about 2 hours since my last meal, and my blood sugar is 109. So, today's video asked the question, are baked chips healthier? Baked chips have less fat than their deep fried counterparts, but they're hardly a bargain for your health. And because they're marketed as healthier options, you might just convince yourself that it's no big deal to eat even more of them. Baked chips are also one of the highest sources of acrylamides. That is a cancer causing chemical formed when high carb foods like potatoes are heated to high temperatures. The FDA found that baked potato chips contained about 3 times more acrylamides than traditional fried chips. Baked potato chips are usually considered to be healthier than the regular deep fried potato chips because they generally don't contain nearly as much fat or as many calories as the fried version. However, it is not the fat or the calories that makes potato chips so unhealthy. I eat a lot of high fat, high salty, high calorie foods, and my health has been progressively getting better and better. So, yeah, it's the carbs, right? It's funny how people always want to demonize fat or demonize salt or demonize calories. I eat an extremely high fat, high salty, high caloric diet, and I've never been healthier. Yeah, it's the carbs. It really all does boil down to the carbs. So, for example, Lay's baked original potato chips have 22 net grams of carbs per serving. And one serving is that tiny little snack bag. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's only like this big, right? It's pretty tiny. That translates to about 17 chips. I don't know about you, but I don't know anyone that eats just 17 chips. You usually get a bowl, you dump the bowl in there, you're getting easily 2 servings, right? Easily. That's like 44 grams of carbs. So, if you really want that salty, satisfying crunch without all the carbohydrates, you can use pork rinds or cracklins. Two of my favorite brands I've linked in the description below. They're the 4505 chili and salt, the pork rinds, as well as the 4505 cracklins. You can get both products on Amazon, but it's cheaper to get them from Costco. Wherever you live, they are much cheaper from Costco. If you don't like pork rinds or you don't eat pork, you can try some keto chip alternatives. And there are tons of them. I also linked in the description below an article that goes over all of them in extreme explicit detail. So these keto chips on the market today are made with potatoes, or like most chips are made with potatoes or corn flour. But these keto chips are made usually with almond flour or some alternative. Some of them are even vegetable based. So this one particular article talks about pork rinds, which we know about. I just covered. They have Quest Keto tortilla chips. I've never had them, but they're 4 net carbs per serving, which is pretty low. They come in a variety of flavors. Now, this one I thought is interesting. I've never done it, but it sounds delicious. Is pepperoni chips. They say to swap the potatoes for pepperoni and make your own keto chips at home. Pepperoni chips are one of the easiest keto recipes on the planet, and they pair perfectly with a low carb pizza dip. If you've got a Friday night hankering for pizza and chips, you're going to want to try this recipe. That sounds amazing, and I absolutely love pepperoni. They also recommend mushroom chips. It says, yeah, you saw that correctly. Mushroom chips are actually an awesome alternative to potato chips. Not only are they easy to make, mushroom chips are also crispy and full of flavor. You will need just 2 simple ingredients to execute this recipe. We guarantee you'll be making it over and over again. The key to getting the mushroom completely dried out so that they are crispy. Seasoning can add to the flavor, but these are great just with a pinch of salt. So those are just a few alternatives. There's many, many more alternatives that the article talks about. I think I will try mushroom chips because I love mushrooms. So I will try making some myself and report back to you guys later on what I think. That's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.